Hello? Hello! Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's so hot right now. It's roasting. The weather is just like, haha, yes. We shall make you sweat from places you didn't think you could sweat out of before. It's like 30 degrees in Ireland. What? I don't know who's in charge, but man, we need some fans and ice and stuff. Winter is coming. Not quick enough. Anyway. Oh yeah. Happy Monday. Welcome to another week, and you're very welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Episode numero 3. Or tres. Or number 3. Welcome to Brazil. And today, we shall be journeying to an amazing monument called Christ the Redeemer. This should be fun. Do you know what I mean? So we have a plan, man. We're on the ground here in a place called, wait for it, Araras. No? Araras. Yes, Araras Airport. Say that fast 10 times. Araras. Sierra Delta Alpha Alpha. From here, we'll be heading down to a place called Gastão Medina, which is S-Dub, Sierra Delta Uniform Bravo. And from there, we shall be flying over the Angra dos Reis, or Reis Airport. I need Fabio or a Brazilian. Someone help me with the pronunciations. Sierra Delta Alpha Golf. And then finally, as we check out Christ the Redeemer, we shall be flying, making a full stop landing at Santos Dumont Airport, Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet. Do you remember that? Romeo and Juliet? Anyway, that's not important. So, we're using live weather, man. And, well, you know me for the old dramatics. Where's my mouse? For dramatic effect, I have changed the time of day. It is now 16:24. So if you'd like to copy that, live weather and 16:24. So, I do hope you all had a mighty weekend. I finally got over myself on Friday of having the shock and awe of, Gibbo pressing buttons. Then Alison Johnson completed the just amazing Amelia Earhart flight. So a tip of my jar to Alison. Well done. And she's starting another one. Huh? This time, a new adventure Alison shall be starting this coming Saturday. Flying a Stearman, no less. Ooh. Looking forward to that. So, how's everyone? It's Monday. We started the week. If you're in Ireland or indeed the United Kingdom, it's very warm, isn't it? Do you know? There's no ends to it. It's just like roasting. And, well, they're giving rain in Ireland probably on Friday. So that'll be somewhere over then. But I have to say, right, my little man cave, my little den of iniquity, it's about 1,000 degrees. It's very warm in here. So much so, the fan, hang on, Murph, use pictures instead of words. Look, that thing, it's on overdrive. It's just like, what? Do you know, it's given it absolute socks because, well, it kind of has to because it's very, very warm. And my fans on the computer are giving it socks as well. And, well, yeah, I was in the sun today, and luckily the old filters on the old camera there, they're not picking up how actually red I am. I look kind of normal and pasty, which is a good thing. So, it is time to ramble in and say hello to the chat. It's going to be a busy week, do you know? We have this today. We're back on then on Wednesday with Jamur flying. And then on Friday, Oshkosh man, Colonel Fork is planning all sorts of excitement. And, well, we're going to be kick-starting. Then we hand it over to Colonel Fork. Then he hands it over to Captain Seppi. It's going to be busy. So, into the chat we go. Epic is here. Good to see you. Mar362 is in the house. Gibbo Ireland has rumbled in. He says, evening one, evening all. Let the countdown to the weekend commence. Yes, yes. Oh, there's a long weekend coming soon. In Ireland, we have a bank holiday weekend. Can't wait for that one. Abraham Lincoln is in the house. 4 scores and 7. It's good to see you. Ben McClure is here. Happy Monday. Flight Darren rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Seamus McNeil is in the house. Hello. Soaring AJ rambles in. Lightworks 3D. He says hi to all from a sunny Cyprus. Nice, dude. I reckon we're as warm as Cyprus today. Not as interesting, but warm. Yes, Alison Johnson. Hello, Alison. Good to see you. Happy Monday to you. Who else? Randy Hurst is here. He's like, is it Monday already? Huh? Good to see you, my dude. Wayland Tutani is in the house. Dougal McTavish has rambled in. Good to see you. Catbat9. Hello, Catbat and Catbat Cat. Good to see you, my dude. Hope you're keeping very, very well indeed. Squawk Torque is here. He goes, what will make me feel cooler than a sweltering heat outside? Brazil, of course. Yes, indeed. You know, makes sense. If you can't stand the heat, jump into the simulator. Now, let me see. Who else? Kevin Riley is here. Good to see you, Kevin. He says, greetings, Fireflies. Hope everyone is well. It's just kind of, do you know what I mean? It could be busy. Viper Strike is in the house. Happy Monday to you. 49er is here. Along with Curious B. Paul Quince is in the house, as is Red Dragon Comrie. Bad Dog rambles in. He's a great dog. Really great dog. It's great to see it. Annalisa, she goes, hello, Aj, Murph and Fireflies. How are we today? I'm officially melted from both the heat and from the burn of BooTube. It's so hot. Milk was a bad choice. I had some milk today. You know, do you remember the old ads? Them bones need calcium. And that's a natural lot. You remember them? They had like the mannequin dude walking around. A child has more bones than a grown-up's got. You remember the ads? I don't know what it had to do with drinking milk. If you want to sell milk, do you know what I mean? Summer edition of like the milkman or milk person selling milk. Or the good-looking cow or something, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Shuffle Shoes John shuffles in. Good to see you, my dude. Bethany Dawn is here. Hello. Sydney O says, good afternoon, morning, all from Cape Town, South Africa. It is good to see you, Sydney. Hope all is well. Jefferson 2001, the man, myth, the legend, has rambled in. Good to see you, Jefferson. Welcome to the week, man. It's Monday. It's Monday. It comes around so quickly. The weekend just kind of go, what the? Where'd it go? But it's grand, right? It's all grand. Hey, see you later is here. Jordan 1 Abel is in the house. Simon Taylor rambles in. Spitfire RAF 100. Happy Monday to you. Andrew Hill, welcome aboard. It's kind of busy, lads. Everyone rambled in here to take shelter from the blistering heat. Bodup is in the house as well. Good to see you, my dude. Mr. Z. He says, very good evening, one and all. And to you. Muse Fan rambles in, saying, hey, Murph, happy Monday, dudes and dudettes. Hey, Muse Fan, what's happening, dude? We have a thing to do, to plan and to work on and stuff. Yes. Hope you're keeping well. Who else? Dennis G rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Jack Durner is here. Oh dear, the water's off. That can't be good. Ari Halperin is here. Hello from Tel Aviv. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're keeping very well indeed. Phil Boardman is here. Gordon rambles in. He says, hello, good Monday. Fireflies. Evening. Yes. HBBN74 is in the house. Good to see you. Mechanical Madness is here. He says, hey, oh, flyers. Mechanical! You made a scenery. You did a thing. So, Mechanical Madness has been, well, you know, something big was coming and then it came. He built Silverstone for the sim. What? The whole course, the whole thing. Stadium included. It's over on flightsim.to. Fantastic work, dude. You could have started something though. Do you know what I mean? You must now make every single F1 2021 circuit. No pressure. If you did one, sure you can do them all. But great work, Mechanical. Great to see it, my dude. Aaron Colby is here. Happy Monday. Mr. Two-Tone is in the chat. How are you? Are you roasting yet? God almighty, the heat last night, lads. Windows were open, you know. We bought a... Hang on, wait till I tell you. Right, so yesterday, I bought a little paddling pool. Well, what I thought was a pool, right? You see the pictures of these things. You know, it usually has kind of fairly good-looking people. And they're all smiling and happy. Perfect skin, perfect cheek lines. And they've loads of room in this thing, you know. Loads of room. It's almost like Olympic swimming edition. So I said to myself, one please, and we bought a little hand fan. The only hand fan. And she bought it in pink. Which means I can't, like, you know, bring it to work. It's pink, you know what I mean? Anyway. Got home yesterday in the blistering heat and inflated the top ring around the the what's it, the paddling pool, right? And now it was decent enough size, 2 meters or 3 meters, So blew up the thing and proceeded then to turn on the garden hose and connect and drop the hose into the pool. Several hours later, it was complete. There was literally enough room for me and Two-Tone Jr. to stand up straight. Well, this is fairly, isn't it? Yes, it's really bad. Yes. But you could sit inside it, as if you were sitting on a church pew. It's not too bad. And the water, well, it was freezing. Absolutely freezing. And then it sprang a leak. So I was going to get a photograph taken. You know what I mean? Just to compare the beautiful skin tones, the wonderful cheek lines, the Olympic and happy faces that they have in the photograph of the thing. Hey, Mr. Z, many thanks. But what happened was it essentially looked like, what was his name? The, you can do it. The Dunlop, no, not the Dunlop. What was the other fella called? The Tire Man, the Tire Man? That's what it looked like, only, white tires. I won't say Marshmallow Man, but not far from it. And a normal human-sized child. Very pasty skin. And then it sprang a leak. Kippo Ireland has a far, far better one, and well, Kippo, we might just have to go up and look and use yours, maybe. I don't know. But I wasn't impressed. It was brutal. That's what I did yesterday. That's not important. Anyway, Walton's is here. Good to see you. Colonel Fork is in the house. He says, Murph, do you remember the last time we were down this way? About 11 months ago. What? Was it? Man, oh man, that's a while. Trying to say the airport name like a pirate. Yarr. Oh yeah. Arr. I see what you did there. Hey, Keane Lafford is in the house. Good to see you. I just had a lick from my dog Brody behind my knee. Strange feeling to be had, says Fry Darren. Thank God it's your dog. In that case, that would have been my other knee. Karen Martin 6 Nuts is in the house. Good to see you. Kingsman 9965 says, good evening all from Liverpool. Good to see you, my dude. It's very warm to be here, says Catbat. Oh look, the chat moved up and I was doing so well. Where is it now? Hang on, I'll find it. Now, let me see. I nearly had it. You see, it doesn't move on the other screen when it's on Twitch. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, if I missed anyone, just shout at me. Jordan One Able is here. Good to see you. Simon Taylor, Andrew Hill. Yes. It's dead close, says Alison. 'Tis fierce close. Fierce close. So it is. Don't know about Ireland, but it's not being close around here today. It's roasting, man. Very good evening, says Mr. Z. Good to see you, my dude. Now, where are we? Dougal said I had a pint of iced coffee topped with ice cream. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice. It's very... Ooh. What's the blue thing in the sky, says Keane? What? It's a blue-coloured cloud, Keane. All is grand. Now, Greg Gore is here. Good to see you, my dude. Who else? Renai Snake. Good to see you. Steph, it's good to see you, dude. The Chas Man is here. Top of the evening. He says to you, Murph. Good to see you, Chas Man. Hope all is well. It's so warm in here. It's like roasting. Bosman rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Scott Voigt is here. Happy Monday. Joshin is here. Is that how one says Joshin? Good to see you. This is our chariot for this evening, by the way. Hiding the suspense. We're in the Finanza, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. Beechcraft Bonanza G36. No less. Can't wait to fly this. Haven't flown this in a while. But yes. Gordon is here. Good to see you. Who else? Let me see. I could do it more fan. My fan's on full whack. It doesn't go any faster. I wish it did. The Michelin Man. Yes. Do you know the Michelin Man? The Michelin Man? Well, he's married to the Michelin Man. The Michelin Man? The Michelin Man! Yes. Hum a tune so we can guess what it is, says Paul Quince. I wish I could. So, shall we go flying? Let's look at our flight planage on the 4 flight. So, starting off at SDAA, it's over to SDUB, over to SDAG, followed to the SBRJ. And who said Murph couldn't do rapping? Do you know what I mean? So, in terms of scenery, well, it's just going to be kind of nice. Nothing major there in terms of obstacles. It's just going to be fly out past Sao Paulo, over to the coast, and ramble up towards Rio de Janeiro. This could be fun. It will be fun. Oh, yes. It will be fun. Chasman says, you and your family are welcome in my in-ground pool anytime. Nice. Yes. So, hello, Bonanza. It's Murph. Haven't flown you in a while, so let's see what happens, shall we? So, down here. Batteries. 1 and 2. Yes, yes. Alternators. Oh, but you can't see them because my head is in the way. So we turn on the batteries. We turn on the alternators. Yes, yes. We'll get our beacon lights and nav lights on. Yes, yes. Panel lights on so we can see what we're doing. Is there a fuel switch thingy? Oh, there is. Down here by our feet. That's off. That's left tank. That's right tank. So we go left tank. Actually, we go right tank. And we can hear other aircraft starting up all around us. It's going to be busy here today, lads. Time to fly, says Phil. Yeah, I know. Who you telling? Although we're 20 past, we're doing all right. Do you know what I mean? So we'll hit our D and B keys. And, well, mag switches will go from off to right to left to both. And we're going to say, clear prop! And we're going to try and start this. So, prop goes full, mixture goes in, throttle open, about 1/8 of an inch, parking brake is on. We shall say, clear prop, and we shall start. Oh, it's alive. So, good start in the engine. Avionics Master coming on. Alerts are there because our pitot heats are off. We don't need pitot heat today. It's quite warm. We have the Garmin G1000 powering up here now. As we have a quick look in, yeah, we'll get some things set up before we get going. So first thing first, we want our flight directors turned on. We'll set an initial altitude to 5,000 feet. Now, CDI needs to go to a GPS. Transponder will go to altitude. That looks good to me. We'll do some zoomage on the mappage just to see what's happening. That looks good to me. Now, air conditioning. Oh yeah, we can't turn it on. I wish we could, because I could do it, man. So, floodlights don't need. Taxi lights now come on. Yes, yes. And we're good to go. I wonder, can we manipulate this? Look. No. Cowl flaps will open because it's kind of warm. It's kind of loud out there. Right, we're looking good, lads. We're looking good. Now, where are we at? Like to program is here. Good to see you. Epic says my game already crashed. Uh-oh. So, parking brake coming off. Yes, 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 yes. Press this button. That didn't work. Hang on a second. Where's my mouse? I found it again. I need to, like, get a little bell for that mouse or something. You know, when it disappears. Now, let's see, let's see. So we're going to depart here from runway... Are you ready? 30. Are we ready, fans and friends and followers and... You lot. And me. Let's go. Come on, Betsy. So we'll just taxi out our merry little way this way. And, well, it's over to the left-hand side. Haven't flown the Bonanza in a while now. I am aware that there is a community mod for this machine here to give you a little bit of extra power. I haven't gone with that. This is the default bog standard machine. Should be good though. Should be grand. So yeah, it was a weekend. I had a good chat with Shoney Gaming and the Flying Fabio on Saturday. So if you guys didn't see it, be sure to check it out over on Shoney Gaming's channel over on Twitch. We had a lot of fun. It's nice just kind of sitting back and having the chat. Paul Quinn's, I need more mouse bell. What's it out? It's like cowbell or something. It needs more cowbell. So did I tell you we're like... Did someone say that there is a slight delay to the sim update? Did someone say they pushed it out 2 days? Or am I just like, that's incorrect? I can't remember. Now, landing lights on, please. Yes, yes. And we shall back taxi. Bit of stufferage, but hopefully it's okay. Niet. Default is grand. Nice. There's an islander down there, look. Do you remember that song, Island in the Sun? Do you remember that one? Who sang that? Murphy, that stream of Fabian Shoney was awesome. Well, many thanks, Parrot. Oh, Parrot, didn't you win something? Parrot won something, I think, over the weekend, didn't you? Did you win like an Alison Johnson mug? You lucky duck. Now. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. Just think about turning and you'll turn. Yes. Speed and power and turn. That's how you do that. Osflight Simmer has it for testing. Huh? He has what? Dolly Parton. No, it was like Island in the Sun. Will to me by my father's hand. I remember we had to learn it back in like elementary school, primary school. You know, as you do. Right, so we're pretty much ready to get going here. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Was it? Weezer. Do you remember Weezer? Didn't they sing a song called Hash Pipe? What's this? Low volts. God almighty, that's terrifying. Clear them. Yes, yes, yes. He has the Xbox version. What Osflight Simmer has. Ooh. He's NDA though, I think, isn't he? He's not allowed to say out. Maybe he is. Kajiski. No, I'll try that again. Ski. No? Yeah. Hi. I butchered your name. Ah, nice one, Parrot. Bethany Dawn just figured out how to change my name on YouTube. Nice. Dolly did a version of us as Scott. Gotcha. Right, are we ready to go flying? I think so. So we shall add some power in. Take off power reset. Hold that center line, Murph. Airspeed is alive. The way you sang that, Murph, it sounded like Foster and Allen, says Egg Barley. Old Foster and Allen. Okay, rotate. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb, and we're indicating landing gear coming in. Tap on the toe brakes. Nice. Hey, Colonel Indiana Longnuts is here. Good to see you. Will we turn that down a fraction? I find myself shouting over. Oh, gently now, Murph, gently. Yes, yes, yes. All is well in the realms. So we're going to go up to 5,000 feet, as was our want. And to make life easier, we're going to go heading onto this. Yes, yes. Follow the heading, please. We're going to go autopilot on. We're going to go heading mode, and we're going to go V-speed. And we're going to climb at 700 feet per minute. Yes. Do like the sound of the Bonanza. It's beautiful, isn't it? Squawk Talk says, yeah, presume he can say that he has it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There are some who have access to the Xbox version, but for you can't say anything until a little bit closer to the date. Dear Microsoft, Murph here. Hi. Remember me? Do you know? But yes. Nice to see Murph and my sim in the same plane as his. Oh, look at the state of that. Look at that. Straight out of the box, lads. Amazing. Hello, Fireflies. So what we're going to do, we're continuing to climb. All is well. We're going to make a left turn, and we're going to head over to 240 degrees and fly that heading for a moment, just to let people kind of take off. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The sound of the Bonanza, it is super cool, isn't it? Like, this is a gorgeous plane. And it was actually during the alpha stage of the sim. Most of my time was spent in this aircraft. And here's one for you, right? And I love doing this. Because Textron are an official partner of Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you ever find yourself wanting to fly in the Bonanza or even the Baron if you have it, well, just do a little Google and try and find, you know, the selling material. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the sales videos of potential buyers of a Cessna. No, of a Beechcraft. Yes, that's better. Of a Beechcraft G36 Bonanza. So you'll watch it and it's all like, the Beechcraft, the Beechcraft, the Beechcraft, Bonanza, Bonanza, Bonanza. It's all, do you know what I mean? It's all sales and stuff. And they show you the aircraft in absolutely stunning detail. And then you kind of sit back and you go, I'm going to take off from, I think is it Wichita? I'm going to take off from there and fly it back to my humble abode. It's amazing what you can do in the sim. So we have some fireflies approaching. I'm now going to do another left-hand turn, and it's going to bring us over to 150 degrees, as was our want. Promo, that's the one. Yes, a promo. Phil, that would have been so much easier instead of me going the sales thingy catching me jig. But yes, a promo. The noise of this thing. So RPM is looking good. We might have to bring that back to 2400, but we will bring it back to 2400. There we go. What's your favourite humming noise? Manifold pressure is a little bit high. So as we level out here at 5,000 feet, we can bring our manifold pressure back, I think, to about 20 inches. Nice. And at this stage, we will also close our cowl flaps. So we can check out cylinder head temperature is good, oil temperature and pressure are good, the load in the alternator is good, voltage is grand, and fuel tanks are full of beans. So we're doing all right now. So 20 inches of pressure. Go. And keep the RPM, we say, at 2400. All is well. We're behaving ourselves. We're cruising nicely at 146 knots indicated, giving us 165 over the ground. And well, it's just coming together nicely. So a very slight course change because I want to get back on directly to that magenta line. So we're going to make a left turn over to 120 degrees. And we're going to fly that until we intercept. And then it's going to be just tickety-boo. It's gas, right? Because I still have the CC thingy yoke. Do you know, closed captioning. I don't know if it does work on YouTube, but I have like a small little viewer window here, and it's trying to understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't understand what I'm saying. It's very funny. It's warm. It's so warm. I wonder could I get that paddling pool in here? I wouldn't have the altitude, as in the height. Do you know what I mean? I could put my feet into it, and hopefully the cold would come up through my feet, up to my head, but I don't think it will. CC does not seem to work on YouTube. Yeah. How's, am I very pale looking or something? Because I had to change some of my stuff on, for Saturday. I seem a little bit paler, do I? Or do I look like my normal self? Or am I a little bit on the bright side? That was another song. The Bright Side. I'm full of music today. It would be technically a hot tub then, says Ed Barley. Yes! Put your feet into the tub of cold water and it'll get warm. Now, how do we do this without, breaking it? I look fine. Oh, well, thank you. Not any more pale than usual. Thanks! Now, I think it's this. Right now. It's this one right here, right? Yes, that's me. So bear with me. Filters. Yes. Colour correction. You see, I took photographs before I did the thing. Therefore, I can revert the thing back. So bear with me now. Bear with me. Fair dinkum. It's, oh, there it is. Found it. Right, so, well, you should be at minus 20. Really? Hang on. Do. Okay, and you should be at plus 15. Yes. You should be at 2. Yes. You should be at 5. No, that's minus. Do. See, it's coming together now. Look at me tan. Hey, everyone, come see how good I look. Now, we do that. Now, look. See? It's changed nothing at all, except for everything. If you bring your blow-up pool into your room, you'll probably electrocute yourself. Yes. It is a risk I'm willing to take for the betterment of the stream. Alison says, Laura says you look fine. Well then, then I look awfully fine. Many thanks, Laura. We saw Laura on Saturday. She gave us a wave. We need a Laura cam. Just Flight gave a new update today, says Paul Quince. They did. They updated the Arrow and they updated the Turbo Arrow. Really, really handy. So we're just about to intercept the magenta line. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go to nav mode. And the aircraft will now start following the magenta line. So cruise speed is 144 indicated. We're at 5,000 feet. Ground speed of 168 knots. And all is tickety-boo. So at this stage of the flight, my friends, if you're flying along with us, do now press the number 2 into the chat. And we'll get a head count. Keen, how are you fixed? Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 1900 Zulu time. Monday nights are on YouTube. Wednesday and Fridays are over on Twitch. We have a Discord, you know. That's where we all kind of hang about when we're not on the live stream, man. And we even have a website. What? Yes, there is a website. It is a site for the web. Designed and created and morphed and just sorcerered by the one and only Gibbo Ireland. Man, look how good that looks. Many thanks for the subscribe, my dude. So for those of us watching at home, if you guys like this sort of content, be sure to smash it the thumbs up it button. It helps the channel in ways I just can't describe. It's like a giant abacus. It's like the bean counters come out in their white coats and start counting. Also, you might consider subscribing to the channel and then click the little bell. That little bell is fierce handy. Fierce handy. If you click the little bell, they will remember you and they will contact you if something were to happen. So, look, we got a Spitfire on our tail. Bad Dog says, I've got me club card vouchers ready to give to the Redeemer. I think I'll get an air fryer. Is there anything Gibbo Ireland can't do? No. I was going to say beat me at FIFA, but he's proven that one as well. Confound it! But yeah. Insurance might have their own requirements, usually in time type something similar. Ah. Oh yeah, a check ride. So once you have your PPL, I don't know what the requirements are in Ireland in terms of a check ride. Does it need to be certified to say, listen, I got checked out on this aircraft? And it's usually kind of 2 hours, is my understanding. Depending on the aircraft, of course. But in the GA world, pardon me, it's usually like a 2 hour check ride. Look at this. We got Spitfires with us, man. This looks nice, lads, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Can he fly the DC-6? Who, me? Some say... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Gibbo. Can Gibbo fly a DC-6? Gibbo can fly the DC-6. So much so, Gibbo even created our very own checklist for the DC-6. And it's available over on twotonemurphy.com, of all places. Do you know? So it's been kind of busy. I hope everyone's been keeping well. The Thunderflies have been mad busy. Have you seen them flying around? There are some server issues. That's why the guys couldn't show up to us on Friday night. Now they were present for Alison's stream. You had the DC-6s and you had the MB339s. Amazing flying. I even jumped into a DC-6 myself for the crack. It was amazing. But there are many things happening in the background. We like keeping things in the background for the moment. But, yeah. We do have a complex aircraft checkout that is required by the FAA. Ooh. You know, I think I need to double check on what the requirements over here are. But like, a lot of the time, you know, the GA market over here, like, it's not massive. A lot of aircraft come out of England or, indeed, the US. And a lot of aircraft come out of the US. So no need to change fuel tanks just yet. It's doing well. Hey, we've got people ahead of us. Look, very nice. Yes. So we're doing well. Look at this though. Look at the scenery. Brazil is done in very, very good detail here. The satellite imagery that they got, stunning. Jan Monedel says the Arnie impressions on Saturday were good. Myself and Shoni were kind of even Fabio did one. It was gas. I've just realised I have a leather kind of a chair thingy. I'm sticking to my leather chair. What's the old GPU temperature at? It'll be grand. Are we on a course of 120 degrees? Negative. We are on a course of 141 degrees. Scott says you only need one complex endorsement under FAA regulations. 6131. Oh no, 61 or a Type 31 rating requirements, additional training and authorization requirements. Ooh. Well, that sounds interesting. It depends on the aircraft over here. Like, I mean, you know, it's if you're going to be flying typically GA aircraft over this side of the pond, there are quite a number of Cessnas, in particular for the flight training. I think every school will have Cessnas. They also have Eurostar. They're another brand of aircraft. I remember the old Reliance. Wasn't it Reliant? Was it Reliant? I think they were called a Reliant. No, a Rally. Sorry, they were called a Rally. Not a Reliant. They were called a Rally. There used to be loads of them in Weston Airfield. How do people in warm countries deal with the heat? I nearly went as far as sleeping in the fridge. I like the heat though. That's the thing. I like Mr. Two-Tone and Two-Tone Jr. Not so much. I love this. I love this heat. Well, how hot is the GPU? Take off a panel and... Yeah, I was going to take off the panel, but it's alright. It's like 84 degrees. If it goes past 86, we're in trouble. I just heard a beep. That's my smoke alarm saying the battery is low. We need to change that when that beeps. Europe makes it complicated and more expensive. Yeah. Those were French, weren't they? They were, yeah. The Rally. They were similar to a Piper. And there's a lot of those aircraft, you know, the low wing aircraft. There's a microphone. There's a lot of them very, very similar. For example, you had anywhere from from Europe anyway. You had anywhere from the Rally. You have the Robin. You had the Scottish Bulldog thingy-majiggy. You had the Cicada. Like, there are a number of those aircraft very, very similar in design. It's winter in Brazil, says Gregor. It's still roasting out. It's still very nice, though. Any news about the new Kitfox from Parallel 42? All the news we have this week is scenery related. The aircraft stuff, I assume, is going to be parked until the Sim Update 5 comes out, which I'm really looking forward to that now. David Donald says, that's hot. Get a panel off the GPU, run better and clock higher. You see, the 2080 Ti runs hot because its own cooling is rubbish. So I have seen 92 degrees on that card. And it holds it well, like. You know, like, GPU is currently... the load on the GPU is 74%. And it's just ticking away nicely. Scottish Aviation Bulldog. That's the one. Would you not take off the panel, Murph? Remember the batteries yesterday? No, there's no need to take off the panel. I don't think so anyway. Like, if it starts, you know. I don't think so. Now you're making me all nervous and, you know. If I take off the panel, I'll put my hand in there or something. Do you know? We should all be in Embraers today, says Quacktor. If there were good ones, yes. But unfortunately, they're not very, very good. The Embraer 110, the Bandeirante or I can't pronounce it, but that, you know that one. I like that aircraft, but the FPS hit inside in the cockpit is just terrible. And the sounds are not great. Now, you can kind of, you know, put the Beechcraft sounds in there and they work kind of nicely. But yeah, Put the wig in the fridge for Friday. Yes, yes. That needs to happen. 8 days to go to the update. Looking forward to it. Is it 8 days though? Are they still aiming for the 27th? I read somewhere it got a delay. I could be wrong. David says, I'm on an MSI 2070 Super and I got it all under 60. I've modded my panels to help more. Yeah, it's it's grand. If the light turns from like orange to red, then I'll panic. That is why we call the EMB 110 a bandit. Aha! You see? That was smart. Viper Strike is in the house. Good to see you, dude. He goes, hey Murph, any idea who'll be on the Murph line? It's a secret. Top secret. Some say the guitar plays him. Or leave it off to be killed. Yeah. I can't reach the smoke alarm. I'm too teeny tiny even to step on the ladder. Oh, I'll do it there now in a bit. I only heard Shoney say that there was a delay. Didn't see anything about it online. You know, I didn't. I haven't seen it anywhere. So I don't know what the story is with that. Do you know? I don't know what the 411 is. Do you remember them sayings? The 411. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Look at this. We've scenery starting to appear. Look at the state of this, lads. Isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's incredible. You're blowing my mind, man, says Keith. Man, Keith, good to see you. Yes, Viper, it is. You see, if you already knew that, you shouldn't be asking the same questions. But yes, we should be having Muse Fan on the Murph line this coming Wednesday. Looking forward to that. When can we have Cat on the Murph line, says Keen. When are we going to have Keen on the Murph line? You know. That's going to happen. Look, the servers are acting do you know what I mean? The jiggery pokery. Because look at your man just kind of doing the thing. Yeah, I haven't seen anything official from it. Which is odd because, like, usually if there's going to be a delay like that, it'll be everywhere because, you know, oh, this is terrible news and oh, God almighty, what's going to happen? Them lot will be out, do you know? But they haven't been at the minute. Which is grand. Picking up a few bumps here as we're flying along. What's the one thing you're looking forward to from Sim Update 5? Is it the hope of better performance? Is it the hope that they're going to fix some stuffs? That plane has a bouncy castle in it. Your man's hype for Friday, says Ben McClure. Yes, that's what it is. He's giving it socks. Oh, come on, it's nearly Friday. It's totally top secret, says Muse Fan. Totally top. It's so secret right now. Viper, what actually happened there was, I actually forgot that I told people who was going to be on it. And then Seamus said, Murph, you already told people who was going to be on it. And I was like, no! And now I do remember, because I said, hey, Muse Fan, you're going to be on it. And he was like, what? I remember things, things remember me. Mr. Tudon says, no pressure. You can show Murph how to play the guitar right. Oh yeah, we could do like an online tutorial, train how to... Yes! Yes! Teaching Murphy how to play the guitar. I am looking forward to that. Less crashing, better performance in 2D and VR. Yes, 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 Alison, 100%. Flight Aaron says, was watching Fabio the other day when the missus came in and said, why is my George doing on the telly? Or what's my George doing on the telly? It needs a spit of him. Some say George Clooney stands in for Fabio. Can he learn not to drop musical instruments on his toes? It happened once and forever. Look at the state of this. Look at the look. There's something not right here. What? Hello, Flight Sim. It's Murph. I think you've broke it. What's this about? Imagine if that was the Thunderflies right now. We'd be saying, oh my God, how did they do that? It's totally grand. Quick, a distraction is needed. There's flying chickens. Huh? Yes. Let us look at the scenery where all is well and it's all beautiful and calm. Yes. What speed are we flying at? 162 over the ground, or 145 indicated. Look at the Mooney. It's just gone bananas in pajamas. It's just saying, no. I don't know. It's ooh, he's back. It's like you got the right here. You are. Do you know what this is like? It's like the intro of Star Trek, where the Enterprise just about to warp and it goes gone. However, they've played it and then stopped it just before it zooms off the screen into a flash, and they've just put it on loop. That's what it is. He's warping out of here. Ethan Singh is here. Good to see him, dude. Happy Monday. That's it. That's a demo for Warp. Yes, Scott. See? Mooney magic. Demand your money back. Hey, Flying Mars here. Someone needs to reboot their modem and our router. I don't know. So what do we have for lunch? Says Ethan. What did you have for lunch? Man. Mooney, it is the... Oh no, Murph. I started that. Mooney, it's the Murph of... No, it's not. It's Murph. It's the Mooney ghost of the past. Back to taunt you. Gregor says it's doing it on my screen too. Ah, that's okay. Maybe it could be it may not be a server issue. It could be a modem issue. You know. But yeah, so I think the gist of it, for Sim Update 5, the vast majority are looking for performance and bug fixes. That's why they give us Sim Updates. You know. There's also a number of new things coming into play as well. They've worked on the UI. You'll see some kind of cool stuff. Maybe with the mappage, or how you can kind of view your friends in your vicinity. There are many things coming. He says, yeah, what did you have? Veggies. What did you have? I asked you first. Well, no, technically you asked first. Veggies. I'm not one for veggies. I tried them once. I can eat carrots, onions, bit of beetroot the odd time. Turnip is nice. It's like when you were showing the Piper Arrow 3 and the door was open. Ah, remember that? It looks like Jojo won doing the warp dancage. The force is strong in him. Wait, Murph, did you just combine one genre to another? Yes. Ruh-roh. New things. No, you didn't hear it here first. You'll see it yourselves. It's like in 8 days. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Fingers and toes, legs, arms, ears, eyes, nose, and, you know, teeth crossed. It doesn't break anything. Ethan had a chicken and a salad. Nice, nice, yes. Chicken and a salad, yes, always good. It would be nice to have more than 3 liveries at airports, says Fly Darren. To me, veggies involve chips and more chips, says Seamus McNeil. I like chips, I'm not going to lie. We need to climb here, Merv. Things are looking dangerous. So, altitude. Will we go 7,000? Let's go 7,000. 7,000. And we'll zoom in, and we're going to go to VS, and we're going to climb at a rate of VS. Let's climb at 600 feet per minute. And add in a bit of power as well. Teeth crossed. It's a thing, Annalisa. It's a thing. Asher, would you look at the state of this? Isn't that only savage looking? It's only gorgeous. Now, I wonder, right? Do I have any, you know the way it's me, like? Do we have any... Open that. Do we have any music from the area? Genre. Yes. Brazilian music, lads. Do you know what I mean? The frames are taking a bait, and altogether 20 frames. What's happening here, lads? It does look pretty, though. Have you had coleslaw? Kinda tastes good. Coleslaw's good. This is an interesting conversation. I like big chips and I cannot lie. Colonel Fork. Yes! Veggies can be grand if done correctly. Nah. I keep having a conversation with my nurses. I say that a potato is a veg, therefore chips are fine. Indeed. Samba. Stop talking about chips. says Jojo. How do we get onto food already? That's not important. What is important is, do we actually have... Hang on. Let us go in... It's very warm in here. Let us go and check things to find things. So if we type in... Right now. Let's see if this works, right? A bit of, do you know what I mean? Right. Let's see if this works. This could be loud. Yeah, baby. It's happening now, man. God almighty, this is like Terry's Brazilian cousin. It's like something out of the Eurovision. Only it's Brazilian. What did we think of that? Will we do one more, will we? Yes! Toe tapping! But do it slowly because it's so warm. Oh yeah, I can feel this now. Terry is packing the carnival float. That Mooney's having a dance. Look at the state of him. Hello. This is the sort of music you listen to before you go out on a Saturday night. Do you know what I mean? Putting on the aftershave, applying the talcum powder. You know, fellas. The underarm fella. The Lynx effect. Brushing your teeth? Doing the moonwalk? Wasn't that absolutely... I will have to do one more, will we? Hang on, shh, quiet now. Will we find another one here? This one's called Kickoff. Will we give this one a go? Ole! Could you imagine me doing the tango on Strictly Comes in Egypt? And here we have Murph dancing with, I don't know, give us a fancy name. Claudia. You know, 6'4", she's wearing a tank top and a mustache. Come on, you divil, let's go dancing. Alison Johnson says Laura's just signed up for Game Pass on the PC. Time to get some lessons in for her. Woohoo! Nice! If you're not dancing now, man, there's like something wrong. Wouldn't be ole. That would be Spanish. Okay. Yule. I love Yule. No. What do they say? They can't just say that's what they don't say. You need to tell us what they do say. In these parts they call him El Murfo. Yes. Isn't this though? This is the sort of song you dance with your eyebrows. And then you do the, you know. I need to work on that. But you know what I mean? Eyebrows. Obrigado. Is it? Obrigado? Hang on, we'll go back and do another one. This one is called Celebración de la Vida. Yeah, baby, yeah! Yeah. Epidemic sound for the music. The tunage is legendage. Look at the amount of fireflies. The ladies of aviation from the Murph hangar. Yes. The ladies' wing is increasing. Bell Bro's in the house. Good to see him, my dude. What happened there? Buttons were pressed. It's having a moment. What's happening? That's not important. We'll go back to, you know, this kind of... Yes. Could you imagine if you had like a dance-off, right? Oh, Murpho, you know, versus this guy. Yes. It's happening now. Kendra is in the chat. Happy Monday to you. Hope all is well. Mad Dog says, how come in these planes you don't have a glove box? Where are you supposed to put your gloves, your sunglasses, and your locking wheel nut? In there, look. Right there. Magda Dime is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Look at the views. So the question is, right, an important question for this evening is, how many people actually have gloves in their glove box? No, I have the map, I have the manual, and I have a flashlight. A torch, if you will. That's what lives in my glove box. No other reason. I have gloves in the boot, or in the trunk, you know. Ah, that's a nice screenshot. Yeah, and the scenery amazing here. This time of day, this is just amazing. So we're heading down to the Gastão Medina Airport, and we're going to go for a landing on runway 09. Because we're doing well. Sao Paulo is over to our right-hand side. That's over that neck of the woods. And, well, where we're flying to now, it's just awful nice, isn't it? Oh, yeah, the trauma kit. We called it the first aid box. But yeah, there's also gloves there as well. Busby has winter gloves in the seat pocket. Ooh. Yeah, a glove box, do you know? I suppose they called them that when you needed gloves back in the day. Your driving gloves. And then you go driving. I noticed Colonel Fork wears gloves with the sim race, and like, it depends. Like, my hands do, like, it's easy to get blisters if you're doing a long race. Do the gloves actually help? That is the question. Kevin Riley, I have gloves, ammo, spare magazines, and the manual. You know, the usual. A couple of shovels. Some TNT. I have high visibility vests in my seat pockets. Ooh. Trauma kit is a small step up from the basic first aid kit. Ah. No one can wear driving gloves like Alan Partridge. I hope that's a windy up torch, otherwise it might be end up like your smoke alarm, Murph. Oh, 49er, yeah. I used to have one of the wind up ones. Actually, I had the naughty torch, right? Basically, there was like whatever device was in it, you had to shake it, right? But to do so made people look at you kind of strangely, particularly if you were in your car whilst trying to charge it, because you had to, shake it upwards and downwards very, very fast. And when you did that, whatever device was in the tube, it moved, you know, and it charged it. We gave it a very funny name, and we stopped using it because people would kind of honk the horn. I'd go, and you'd be like, "What?" They'd be like, "Oh, do you know what I mean?" Got an awful suntan line in my golf glove today. Oh no, Red Dragon! You're on the golf course today. I'm trying to work in my farmer's tan. Oh, look at that! Yes, Murph, it's coming together, man. Farmer's tan for the win. So, getting back to Sim Update 5, some important information. Well, I'm sure you already know by now, but I will say this. I highly, highly recommend backing up your stuff. It was a dynamo torch, yes, but you had to shake it up and down. Do you know what I mean? Inappropriately. But yeah, no, you have to back up everything, and I'll tell you why. It is quite a game-changing update, and not everyone is going to get, like, you know, double the performance or whatever. There's going to be some things enhanced, of course there will, but with any update, they're liable to bring a couple of bugs in with them as well. So you need to check that out, my dudes. What do you think about Flight Sim coming to Xbox, says Dylan Halpin? I can't wait! I've the Xbox there ready to go. Can't wait for it, man. Now, I've no flight apparatus. No, apparatus? What's the word I'm looking for? Peripherals. I've no flight equipment for my Xbox. Unless I have an X52 over there. That might work. But it may not. Look at the state of the arm, especially when changing the dynamo torch. Could you imagine it? Yeah, so when the Sim comes out, well, I'm going to be trying to fly it with this gadget right here. The Xbox controller! Or should it be called the Mr. Toppin Hat controller? Let's not go there, Murph. But I'm going to try and fly it with that. Not your Xbox though, Murph. Okay, Mrs. Two-Tone. I'll keep me overheating PC. You can have the nice Xbox. It's all okay. Look how dark it's getting. It's almost night time. And look at the state of this. Hang on, there's time to go back for some Brazilian music, because it was just so good. Do you know what I mean? What was this one? Yes, I like this one. This is a good one. Let us get some dance emotes into the chat. I see a DC-6 on the horizon. That be a Dougal McTavish. He looks so hot right now. Will you be able to connect a yoke and stick pedals, etc. to the Xbox? Some of them can. Not all of them, but some of them. Captain Sickbag has rumbled in. Happy Monday, my dude. Goblin 2 Biz is here. Look at the state of that for review. Hey everyone, come see how good this looks. that music though? Do you know what I mean? Squirrel first one. Many thanks, Muse fan. A preview of Oshkosh. I know, right? Wasn't that awesome? There's a thing I just figured out how to do. Yes. Getting close to our first stop of the night. Just down here. So, over to heading mode. Karen Nile is in the chat. Good to see you, dude. Do you know what I mean, though? Right, whisht. No, whisht. There we go. Did you see that for a flyby? Wasn't that very fancy and sophisticated looking altogether? Yes, it was. So, well, we're about to make our first landing of this evening, and it's going to be runway 09. So we're doing all right for the minute. So we're descending here at a rate of knots, and we have to go into the clouds just to see what they all kind of... Look at the state of this sim. God almighty, lads. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, do you know what I mean? Come on. Look at the state of it. Amazing. So, how low is the owl, do you know what I mean? Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Because any lower I'll start getting nervous. Altitude, hold, go. And, well, we're going into IMC conditions. Whoops. Was loving the sound of the flyby. Yeah, it came out really well. Here's the thing I learned how to do just now. I'll do it now in a while. Because that was just, wasn't it? Is this on live weather, says Keen. It is, Keen. We're flying into the cloudy part. And we need to be careful now because there's mountains here. Lots of them. Is that live weather, Murph? Yeah, live weather, guys. There it be, live weather. This is going to be kind of interesting. Do you know what I mean? So, zoom in with the gadget, because we need to see what this runway is going to be. Ooh. We're going to be turning left. So, I think autopilot needs to come off. What do you think? Autopilot off? You might all hit the like button, says Mr. Two-Tone. Give him time. Oh, careful, look at this. It immediately wanted to turn left. Easy now, Murph. Easy. There's mountains and stuff. We need to be careful. Look at this. So I don't know how old my data is in terms of how the weather is injecting it. So if you guys have clear skies, do you know? I don't know why that is. Mind your speed, Murph, will you? This is getting awful complex now. Look, the plane is trying to turn without me turning it. Totally fine. What runway? Squawk Torque says 27. I was going to go with 09. Should I not? I've no wind information. Hang on. PFD. Windage. Option 3. Oh, the wind is coming in behind me. Oh, don't follow me at all. We need to go for runway 27. That's fine. We'll do a left-hand pattern. So that means we're going to fly over the... Well, fly beyond the airport and then turn left. Look at the clouds. Look at the state of this. It's so hot right now. No K says 09. Have you been managing your fuel? No, Allison. That makes total sense. Hang on. No wonder the plane is like... See? That's what happens when you don't manage your fuel. There's less weight on the right-hand side than there is on the left. Therefore, the plane is now going, well, I need to go left. See? It's physics. Or science. Or something. Into the weather we go. Oh, Colonel Falk has a pizza. What did we have for dinner? Oh, we had wraps. They were nice. I'd murder a pizza, right? Oh, it's terribly bumpy. Now we can descend. Let us descend into the madness of the cloudage. And, well, very easy and gentle as she goes. Look at the weather here, lads. Praise be to Ali. Yes. Where would we be without her? I'd be stuck in a mountain somewhere. You lost it, out you. Steady, steady. Do you know what film I watched the other night? I watched, The Last Samurai. That's another movie I just didn't watch. I was like, meh. I watched it. I was impressed. It was very good. Some say that they beat the Brazil's all-time greatest footballer 7-1. For all we know is they're called the Thunderflies. Rats? Huh? Captain Sickbag, what do you mean? So, watch your speed and descent here, Murph. I'm hoping that we come through the clouds to see what's actually happening. We're having goulash tonight, says Paul Quince. Oh, nice! I had goulash in Budapest. It was nice for what it was. I was in a bad state that day. Muse fan says 2-7 suits live weather. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to go for 2-7 so I'm going to do a left-hand pattern, or left-hand downwind rather, for runway 27. So we should be coming through the clouds, which we are. We can see land and stuff. Look at this. Look at the state of this sim. It's so hot right now. So there's the airport just above us. Well, above the plane. You said you had rats for dinner. Oh no, wraps. Wrap. P for Papa. Wraps for dinner. That's a relatively small enough runway, lads. Look at this for a nice area. Isn't this nice? Isn't this nice? Very dark. Hang on. We need to do something here, otherwise this could be catastrophically bad. Don't mind that my plane is trying to go up. There we go. There's daytime. Now, we need to do one of these. What's, hang on. What's the live time of day like? Not much better. Right, bring it back a smidgen. There we go. We can see what we're doing at least. It looks like Mars, didn't it? So, runway 27 for the win. There's a Mooney, baby. You're looking well, lads. You're looking well. Now, speed is looking good. One notch of flaps, please. Start the fans, please. Could do with some fans. More fans. Landing gear coming down. We're looking decent. And left-hand turn. Sporty mode engaged. Runway in sight. This is a nice part of the world, lads. Look at this. What a gem of some, like, random place to go flying. Look at the state of Brazil. You're just gorgeous. Mr. Two-Tone says her fan is working lovely. Not jealous at all. I'm going to steal that tonight when I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, gang. Second notch of flaps. Let's do this thing. Insert the only fan jokes here. Some say their only fan is a fan. Right. We're totally imbalanced because Murph never changes fuel tanks because he's an idiot. But that's okay. There's a thunderfly. Thunder. Okay, runway 27. Isn't this place nice? It's almost as nice as Longford. Almost, Keen. Almost. We're looking good. We're kind of looking all right here now, lads. Centre line for the win. Touchdown, 49 feet per minute. We'll take it. Flaps coming in. Manual braking. Off the runway quickly, please. Murph, go. Onto the grass. And then we'll do a Yaki Boo on Betsy to turn us around. Turn, baby, turn, 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 turn. Come on, you can turn. Come on. There you go. There's a Spitfire. Right, okay. And we have Fireflies inbound. So, parking brake was on. Press the escape key and we'll go over to traffic. Yes, yes. Turn that on. Apply and save. Yes, yes. And over here and here. Followed by, hang on, wait for it. One of these. One of them. And then one of these. Rare and evening. Nicely done, my dude. Oh, this is a nice airport. This one is very fancy. There's Godden 77 in the Spitfire. Very nicely done, my dude. There's Squawk Torque. And he's down. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, God. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? There's a Catbat 9 in a Mooney, baby. Look at that for a landing and no speed brakes deployed. That man is dangerous. Here comes Devil Fly, followed by Curious Bee in the Turbo Arrows. There's a pair of them. Here comes Danis G. Nicely done, my dude. Followed by Wombat. Drewtopia is here as well. Moving pigeon, grand pigeon. You can do it. Kangaroo petrol, but he's grand. Here comes Psy 120, followed by Red Dragon. There's Flying Moore, Soaring AJ. There's Steve Solo UK in the MB339 Thunderfly edition. It's so hot right now. There's HBBN 74, Masonic Lake in the Spitfire. There's Colonel Fork, Jojo 1 in the Finanzas. Yeah, it's a nice airport, lads, isn't it? There's Rad Pilot Randy. There's Trollface. Nicely done. Air Shark 61. Who let the goose loose about the house? It's Kozaki Flyer. Next up we have Tarnish 42, Andrew Hill, and Lightman 61. Here's Gregor. Nicely done, my dude. Bottom in the Spitfire. Buzz B in the pits. Valpo, uh-oh, he's gone. Whoa. There's Or Barchetta. Big Papa Polly and David 82. Here is, was, still is, Dougal McTavish. He can do it. We know you can do it. There's Wayland, followed by Egged Barley. See you later is inbound. Muse Fan in the beautiful Stearman. There's Fly Guy in a TBM. Six Nuts in the King Air 350i. Kingsman 9965 in the BN2 Islander from Bitten Norman. Beautiful aircraft. Fantastic landing there, Kingsman. Here's Scorpio 49. What's he in? Is that a Seneca or a... It looks like a Seneca, doesn't it? It's a nice runway. It is, isn't it? This is a cracking little airfield. Remember this one, it's S-Dub. Us Dubs will remember it. You know, Gibbo, Annalisa. Those who hail from Dublin. It's called S-Dub. We should call it S-Dub 7. Don't stop, never get... You know what I mean? So, I left you in this position. Isn't this place awful fancy? Look, hang on, we'll go for a bit of a ramble. Look at this. Right by the beach. And look at it. Oh, I think we found somewhere we're going to fly to again. This place is purdy. No, Murph, go to the box of shame. Aww. Oh, there's Fly Darren. I knew if we waited long enough. Come on, Fly Darren. No pressure now. We're all counting on you. Stealth mode engaged. There he is. In the Mooney, baby. Turn camera. There he be. Nicely done, my dude. Very nice indeed. Dennis G is away. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us. And yeah, Steve Solo, I have to ask you, how's the other thing working with the disappearing aircraft? I hope it's getting better, man. This is a gorgeous little place, isn't it? Isn't it though? Fantastic. Now, I left you in this position. Here we are. Okay. So the next part of the flight. Well, we'll do this. So we're going to go from S-Dub, and then we're going to ramble up. Now we're going to be flying over S-Dag. Sierra Delta Alpha Golf. It's a flyover. Then we're going to continue on up and along the coast until we get to the actual Christ the Redeemer. So we're going to fly around that for a moment, and then we're going to do a final landing into Santos Dumont, which is a relatively large airport. So we're laughing. This is great fun. Right, so we shall taxi out, park and brake off, add in a bit of oomph. Let us roll. Wayland Yutani is away. You take care, my dude. Squawk Talk says, I downloaded a freeware for this airport the other day. It's even more beautiful. Oh, wow. There's custom scenery for here. Nice. I'll have to check it out. The place looks amazing, doesn't it? I love this about the sim. Like, it's just somewhere as random as a place called S-Dub. It's like that other one. Do you remember Colonel Fork and Gibbo? Weren't we there? You know, Whiskey Alpha November. That was a nice airport, though. And we just can't, you know, for legal reasons, we're not allowed to discuss it. But I love that about this sim. You'll just find somewhere very, very kind of off the beaten track, remote, and quite just random. And it delivers you a jewel of an airport like this. So we're going to be departing here from runway 27. Now we're pretty much at sea level. So our altitude we're going to set to 4,000. There we go. It has the delightfully whimsical name of Ubatuba. Or is it Ubatuba? Hey, you're a Ubatuba! Did you see what I did? Yes! Ubatuba! Yes, yes I am. I'm a Ubatuba. Chat disconnected. Wait, what? Hang on, are we still live? Hope so. Why would it disconnect the chat? Hello? Error, error. Oh, that's not good. Hang on, guys. We're having technical difficulties. There, it's working again. I am stuck in the mud, says Jojo. Ah, Jojo. Now look at this for kind of a sporty departure, because there's mountains right in front of us. So we're going to go with one notch of flaps, please. Go! We're still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Very good, very good. Right. So, nothing too fancy about this one. Heading mode select. Yes. And, well, power coming in. Hold the brakes. And brakes off. Alright, Betsy. Let's see what we can do. Airspeed is alive. There's 40. There's 60. We're getting light. There's 70. Upsy daisy. There we go. Positive rate of climb. Landing gear coming in. Tapping the toe brakes. Decent climb here. Clear the trees. MuseFan put a link of the freeware scenery into the chat. Nice one, dude. Oh no, it's on Discord. Even better. There's 300 feet. Flaps coming in. What a nice departure. This is beautiful. It's so nice here, isn't it? Oh, I never did the thing. Murphy, you blithering idiot. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. There we go. Hey, Piat Laros is in the house. Good to see you, dude. Happy Monday, man. Right, so we're going to try and clear these mountains. Look at all the trees! And there's a bit of a gap over here. Or there's another one over here. I will go for this one over here. And we'll go through this one. And then we're going to loop around to the left. And then follow the coast up and around. Passing 1,300 feet. Captain Sickbag can play the Ubatuba. Is that off a tuba or a trombone? What's the difference? Nobody knows, except for those who know. Yeah, it's very Monday here. First day of a new job too. Oh, nice! Congratulations, dude! Fantastic! How did your first day go? So we shall bank to the left. As my girl Beyonce says, to the left, to the left. Nice. Oh, this place is very nice. Look at this, lads. All the fireflies coming up over there. Isn't it only gorgeous? And considering there's a lot of cloud here, imagine what it's like in, like, I don't know, summertime. Where the living is easy. Kendra is away. You take care, Kendra. Many thanks for stopping by and seeing us. Okay, speed is good, albeit a little bit fast. So what we can do here, we're going to jump back over to nav mode, autopilot on, V speed, we're going to climb at 800 feet per minute. Yes. We're looking decent, lads. We're looking decent. Now we are going into some clouds, but don't worry. There doesn't appear to be much of them further along the way. That's a bit of a steep climb. How are we managing? Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Well, I'm at customer service. It's interesting to see the things people do at customer service. Absolutely. You need customer service. Like, apart from having to have an in-depth knowledge of the services or product, you have to put up with people who, a lot of the time, I imagine, might be irate by the time they get to customer services. So that ability to kind of diffuse a situation, and you know, you must have good hold music. This is kind of nice. Although we're in the clouds. But we'll punch through now shortly. Yes. MuseFan says I reloaded and the clouds are gone. I wonder if I go back to, let's go display and then live weather. No, it's just giving me clouds. But there is a ceiling, like we're cutting through these fairly quick. So on the magenta, also known as magenta, on the magenta line. Captain Sickbag is away. You take care, my dude. All the best. We're breaking through the clouds here, lads. Yes. Look at the state of this. Now, 4,000 feet is what we want. Yes, yes. Manifold pressure 20. RPMs, bring them back to 2,400. Yes. There we go. It's kind of the Dutch equivalent to Amazon. Oh, nice. Most of the questions are like, where's my package? I know the feeling, man. So, well, it's time for one of these. Oh! So, just want to spend a bit of time saying hello and thank you to the many people of the community. We will start off with our flight crew, for which we have Anna Crusses, Andy Shaw, Austin Butenbach, Captain Geo, Sir Neil, Fly Darren, Ford Entertainment Group, Gareth Byrne, Goblin 2 Biz, Hal Jor, Larson 202, Nathaniel Davin, Nick Stratford, Peter Fastbeat 84, Peter Paskoff, Ricky Kelleher, Samson Video, Squawk Torque, Tim Middleton, and Willie Canuck. Many thanks, my dudes. Oh! This song, though, do you know what I mean? Look at the state of the weather. Moving on, we got our co-pilots. We say hello and thank you to Oz Flight Simmer, Brian Spain, Captain Sickbag, Dougal McTavish, Jarden 1 Abel, John Ambler, John Morris, Mark Dyson, Mr. Z123, Noel K, Patrick Cullen, Tony Robinson, 6 Knots, 8 Barley, Airwolf 643, Alaska 559, Andrew Hill, Arctic Turn, Boz Man, Bad Dog. He's a great dog. We got a Baranco SP, Bellbro, Billowette, Blue Mana Battery, Brandon Lowe, Brown Doe, Bit Monster, Care 85, Captain Seppi, Catbat 9, Causeway 04, CDN Taz, Celery Sticks, Citizen 6, Cool Sax 98, Captain Takashi, Crompton 33, DC Viper, Dreadnought, Eamon 1973. We got an Eltar 8800, an Espen 74, Farron Knox, Findle 70, Flow Rider 89, Fort Noob 15, Friend to All, Gary JF, Gordon 77, G-Funk 666, Glaswegian Aviator, GNLU. We got a Goblin Zeus, Hans Gruber Jr., Hasco 1970, Hawk Driver 101, Here's Johnny, Hopping Orange, Erlansky, Jan Moorkamp, Joe 1, Joey Bolo, Johnny Aardvark, Jamel Moo, Jay Winokur, Karevla Merch, Kirkness, we got a Kilo Zebra, Kevin, Kozaki Flyer, Lenning Way, Like to Program, London Controller, Matt Z, Triple Eight, Maddie Losa, Melko Borger, Mick Ham, Masonic Lake, Mild Cat, MJ Daiso, Mr. Hoppy, Muse Fan, Naughty Gnome, Neon Jedi, Night Zep, Noel K, Piat 691, Phil Does Twitch, Pyrotech, Purple Kona, Red Pilot Randy, Rafa RCS, Red Dragon Comrie, Reese Chandler, Rob MCR, Rogers RC75, Scorpio 49, CDL, Shoney Gaming, Shuffle Shoes, Skydive Man, Spasmod, Speednut, Spitfire RAF, Splasher 6, Steve Solo UK, Storm Talker, Swamp Dragon, Tarbridge Knight, Love Flying, Fabio, Tritz, Two Cats, Wackamo, Waltons, Wagana 99, K Branch, and Sir Fuzz. What? Thank you all so very, very much, my guys, for all the support. Oh, tasty beverage on a Monday night. Do you know what I mean? It feels so wrong, but oh, so right. Thank you all so very, very much indeed for the support. As I said before, guys, it is not in any way a requirement. So don't feel the need. I feel the need. Don't feel the need that you have to do anything other than just, well, show up and say hi and tell us a bit about your day. I mean, that's what I want to hear. But for those of you mad people who do support the channel, I am very, very grateful indeed. So thank you all so very much. You're all incredibly awesome, and I thank you. Then last but not least, we have the last two tiers of peoples. And we play this music because it's all very fancy. To our pilots in command, we say hello and thank you to Ailerons into Wind, Captain Rudiger, Dangerous Brian, Daza T Arab, HCBR 1100, Annalisa, Kaharia, Kebmo 25, Kingsman 9965, Mr. Chippy, Pilot Peely, Scotland Comet Project, Seamus McNeil, Soaring AJ, Tom LeCrab, Warhamster, Wayne Prefontaine, Wayne Butler, Ibuprofen 007, and Jefferson 2001. Thank you very much indeed. And last but not least, the Wing Commanders, Alison Johnson, Andy Brown, Colonel Fork 85, Gibbo Ireland, Old Veteran 965, and PE1PQ, Paul Quince. Thank you all so very, very much, my guys. Cheers. Dougal McTavish, you legend, man, for the super chat. Thank you so very, very much indeed. That wasn't close at all. Good man yourself, Kevin Riley. I would have absolutely... Look at the state of this, though. I mean, come on. So to all the followers, all our subscribers, all our members of the Two Tone Murphy community, to our Fireflies, our Thunderflies, our moderators, community managers, the whole shebang, I thank you all so very, very much indeed, my guys. Dougal, many thanks for the super chat, you legend. The chairman is reinstated. Here's looking forward to the next 12 months, including the Xbox console release. Do you know what I mean, though? How does one pronounce the name? Is it Juani or Guani? Welcome aboard, dude. Happy Monday. Hope you're well. So, as you guys might remember, the lovely Jane over at the MSFS official Twitch channel, she is a community manager with Microsoft Flight Simulator. She had a request to all of us, which is, when the console version is released, all the communities within the world of Microsoft Flight Sim work together and help out and welcome all the new people we're going to be having when this sim gets released on the Xbox. And particularly, I would ask that we all make all the new people feel welcome. No doubt it'll bring challenges and drama. You know, they'll be letting them out for the weekend, the Live at Tree crowd. Do you know what I mean? But we'll have to do our best and be patient with them. But I do know this, that, you know, we're so close. We're like pretty much a month away to the 1 year anniversary of this channel after it kind of, after the sim came out. And, well, do you know what I mean? It's, if there are more like-minded people, the same as what we already have, and I think you guys will all agree, we have a wonderful community here. Well, we'll just get more people. And that's a very exciting thing. And, you know, all the flights we've done, look at the state of this. I know Gordon was keeping a track of all the airports we visited over the last 12 months. We have a lot of mileage done in the sim. And, you know, we want to be able to track it down and see what we're doing. We haven't even scratched the surface in terms of exploration and adventures that you can do in the sim. You know, we have this Monday night adventure. We've ran a couple of these. The very first Monday night adventure, it was the Vietnam special. Do you remember that? And that's when we got to say hello to Jeppesen. He reached out and said, Murph, I'll do a something. And he made us the first bit of scenery. Do you remember? And then we've had so many fun streams, like, God almighty, where the wig came out of, I don't know, but, like, you know, we had Grinch. We'd Mr. Loggy, you know, Tina McGinty, or Wig McGinty, and a leprechaun. God almighty, for Patrick's Day. It's just been a barrel of laughs. And do you remember the Halloween one? Where, you know, Mr. Tootle came in and scared the bejeenie out of me. We've had such fun times, and I've met some remarkable people, absolutely fantastic people along the way. So I'd just like to say thank you all so very, very much indeed. And yeah, we will be doing stuff as the weeks go on. The Thunderflies are working on a something, which is absolutely incredible. And I do know the other live streamers that we have and the new content creators that, you know, we prior to this community up and running, you know, they didn't do much, and now all of a sudden they do stuff. In particular will be Alison Johnson and Colonel Fork, and now we can see Flights with Joel going out for a spin. We see Splasher 6, we can see Viper Strike, Seamus McNeil does live streaming, you know, Pilot Peely is doing some streaming. It's just really, really remarkable, and I'm sure I forgot someone there, so, you know, just shout if I forgot. Jay Winokur as well, and it's you know what I mean? Isn't it amazing, like, when you think about it? And we've met all these new people, and the Murph flying thing is great because that's my chance to say how are you. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm just looking like a name with an avatar and some funny words beside it. So with the Murph flying, I get to have a chat with you, which is always I always look forward to them. So it's been a howl a minute, and we're only getting started. What? Do you know what I mean? And I still have me rants. Many thanks, Karen Turner. So kind of you. Yeah, I do apologise for my ranting and raving. I do get worked up sometimes. And, like, this is me behaving myself. Want to see me in the pub. Anyway. So, with that said, lads, well, it's time to do one of these. So, let us fill the chat, spam it if you will, with the dance emotes and the Annalisa's emote for Annalisa. Yes. And you have to dance to this one as well. Remember the dance. It's a moonwalk whilst walking like an Egyptian. So if you guys are new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 1900 Zulu time. Monday nights on YouTube, Wednesdays and Fridays over on Twitch. Be sure to smash the thumbs up button and check the chat for some linkage to some stuff. Karen Turner is Papa Polly's wife, and she says, thank you for keeping him entertained. The pleasure is ours, Karen. Big Papa Polly, the legend. Annalisa jumps from the plane with a ton of ice cubes, frozen twirl bars and crisps, and begin to dance like an Egyptian mid-air while melting into a puddle. Oh dear. Annalisa, you poor old divil, you. Look at this. I mean, look at the state of this. It's absolutely fantastic. Do you know, we're doing things. Now, we have some news to do. This is very highly sophisticated. So, need to press some buttons. Bear with me. Our news provided by our friends over at MSFSaddons.com. Be sure to check out their website for all your simulation news things. So, what have we got this week? Well, friends, an announcement from Orbex. Waiting to see this now, right? It's called Orbex Week. So, Orbex Week is now underway, with the Australian studio offering some serious discounts on most of its add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's running from July 17 to 24th. You can save up to 30% of many of the sceneries and airports that Orbex have made so far for Microsoft Flight Sim. Amongst the products that are now available with a discount are some of the landmark series, such as London, Paris and Brisbane, among others. You'll also be able to get some of the studio's beloved airports, from Innsbruck and San Jose to the quaint, smaller airfields like Orcas Island. There are 35 discounted products that offer a little bit of everything all around the world. To enjoy the promotion this week from Orbex, head over to the Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace and you will see the available products with their respective discounts. Next up for Orbex is going to be the Gateway of India, by the way. They're working on the landmarks Mumbai, for Microsoft Flight Sim. Look at the state of this! Mumbai! Where was this for the Indian special? It looks amazing. As usual, the product series from Orbex is adding a bunch of realistic buildings and other landmarks to the city of Mumbai. They include the city's most iconic points of interest, such as the Taj Mahal Hotel, the Gateway of India, and the Omkar 1973, and so on. In total, there will be 16 high-detail models dedicated to Mumbai's most important landmarks, followed by more than 100 medium-detailed buildings and structures that will enhance the overall feel of the enormous metropolis. These landmarks will extend beyond downtown, with places to explore on the outskirts. Ooh. Doesn't it look amazing? So, where's my mouse? Over here. But wait, there's more. Next up, we have Gatwick Airport. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo has been announced for Microsoft Flight Sim by INI Bills and Origami Studios. A full virtual depiction of London Gatwick Airport in the United Kingdom is coming to Microsoft Flight Sim this summer. To be born from a partnership between INI Bills and Origami Studios, London Gatwick will come as a significant upgrade from the same product already available over the world of X-Plane. Gatwick is one of the UK's and Europe's most busiest airport, with over 40 million passengers moving through its gates each year. The developers are promising a product that supports the base features of Microsoft Flight Sim, augmented by a highly accurate and detailed depiction of the buildings, ground structures and textures of the airport, including new additions such as the new A380 pier and construction works around Pier 6. Gatwick Airport from Microsoft Flight Sim will be coming this summer, although we've no indication of a specified date. In any case, stay tuned for further updates of this amazing looking product. Gatwick! Do you know what I mean? Do you remember they did I think it's on YouTube, didn't they do some sort of a Gatwick kind of real world documentary series thingy-majiggy? I think they did. It was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's it. Orbex are just so many fantastic airports at discounted rates from Orbex. So that's going to be amazing. So a huge shout out and thank you to our friends over at MSFSaddons.com. Be sure to ramble over. They have some fantastic articles there. And well, the guys are just absolutely being really, really nice indeed. And Elisa is away. You take care. Cap 9 used to work there. Really? That's nuts. Look at this. So, Red Dragon says, I'm a little ahead of you. You need about 5,500 feet. Very good. You should climb to 5,500 feet. VS. Oopsie daisy. 500 feet per minute. Now, how's our fuel situation? We're still on the right tank and it's still behaving itself as best as it can. We're doing well, lads. We're coming together. It's happening. So, as I said, on Wednesday, we shall be talking to Muse Fan on the Murph line. And then on Friday, as I said, Colonel Fork is working on a Oshkosh fly-in. And there'll be more details a little bit later on in the week. But essentially what's going to happen, people are going to start from anywhere they like in the country, in the United States, and we're all going to head towards Kilo Oscar Sierra Hotel, Oshkosh in Wisconsin. And there will be some details whereby we'll have some form of air traffic control services for some people, and they'll be landing on a dedicated runway towards a dedicated area within the field. And for those who don't want to use ATC, well, we can just fly in, as we usually do, onto a different runway. So the plan is, when I start, I'm going to fly with a group of people. I'll put up a flight plan where I'm going to fly from. You guys are more than welcome to join in, or indeed, if you'd like to fly from other locations. And when we get in there and land, well then, it'll be timed in such a way, as soon as we do, Colonel Fork is going to start his stream, and he's going to make the journey up towards Oshkosh. And my hope is then a good few of us will still be around later on into the night for the American audience, and maybe we can provide some ATC as well. After Colonel Fork then, it's over to Captain Seppi, and he's going to do the same. So it's a night of flying into Oshkosh. And well, the important thing about this is, my plan is, I'm going to Oshkosh next year in 2022. Scott, I still need to do a thing with accommodation, but we're looking into it. So we're planning a big Firefly meetup in Oshkosh in 2022 for anyone who can make it. And it'll be just fantastic. And, once the world slowly but surely starts kind of getting used to, life, there'll be a number of different meetups. We'll be travelling, we'll be going to different places throughout planet Earth. And, hopefully we can arrange some dates that we can all kind of, meet up and have a bevy and say how are you and, Bigara, Bigancha, and all that kind of stuff. Alison reminded me to check the fuel levels. Many thanks. Right tanks are quite low. We're currently on the left tank. Come hither. Yeah, we're on the left tank. All is well at the moment, Ali. Many, many thanks. So, yeah. Hey, we got some Thunderflies with us. So I'm really, really looking forward to meeting a lot of people over in Oshkosh. Kevin Riley says, my second shot is on Friday at 10 a.m, so it'll be an afternoon arrival. Oh, nice. Scott says, hope so, running out of good options. Yeah, no, I need to do a thing. Ethan says, do you know that Qantas British Airways might be, or planning to bring back their A380s and join Emirates? That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. So, Friday will be an interesting flight, to say the least. And, we get to fly in the United States. We can be probably a 2.5 hour flight until we get up there. And it should be interesting. I'm not fully sure what I'm going to fly. And, we're going to use live time, live weather. Everything's going to be live. And, let's see if we can get some ATC. So if anyone would like to try some ATC, we have a couple of ways of doing it. I'm having bothered with SimCom X. I'm not sure if anyone else is. But we can certainly do something. Maybe over on Discord, having a channel squared off in there. And I know some of Fabio's guys might be joining us in on that leg as well. Which is just, you know what I mean? It's just going to be fun to fly into Oshkosh. So when we're all there next year, we can say, hey, do you remember that time we all flew in here? Do you know? And what else is happening? Flight Sim Expo rather is happening soon as well. The virtual version. I was trying to get out to the States, but I don't think it's going to happen for me this year. So hopefully next year we get out, visit everyone over there and say hello again to everybody. It's going to be busy. It's going to be flat out busy. So let's see how it goes. And then on top of all of that, well, myself and Gibbo Ireland have an absolute ton of stuff planned for the coming weeks and months. So there's a lot going on. And this is all before, the Xbox comes out. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Look at this, lads. The frames are just giving it absolute what the. The good news is, we're getting close. We're getting very, very close. Now, let's see. The words. Worth the buy is not just like the best thing ever. Now, where is, Do we need to... Would you hear the beep? Do we need to turn on the gadget so we can actually see the thing? Only time will tell. There's a whole lot of hills here in Brazil. There is. Eamon says we're just not allowed to travel to the States yet. Yeah, that's kind of part of it. We should set up a MurphCon. Could you imagine? Meet Murph. Are you ever going to do a normal flight like an A320 from Heathrow to Paris? A normal flight? You mean an airliner flight? A Gicna flight? We might do something. I tend to fly the airliners offline. Me and Big Papa Polly were the only ones who landed at SDAG. Y'all missed a good one. Yeah. That's okay. There's some absolutely stunning airports around this neck of the woods. The scenery in Brazil is done to such, I think anyway, I've never visited, but visually, it's an absolute cracker. It's beautiful. Like we have flown, I think this is our third time flying in Brazil. It's amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah. So Friday night, the Oshkosh thing. And not to be super strict. We don't like being super strict. However, I will ask that on Friday that let's try and keep it as polite and give each other plenty of room when taxiing. Try and keep one aircraft on the runway at a time. The landings, they'll be fairly quick, but try and keep the spaces as best you can. And during the week, I highly recommend just having a look at some of the Oshkosh fly-ins, because you can actually see how quickly and how spaced the aircraft are. So rather than it just being kind of like a free-for-all rally, let's see if we can imitate as best we can what could actually happen. Now, where's the what's it? Do you know what I mean? Like, where is the old I have a terrible feeling I'm going to fly past it. And they're like, hey, where did it go? And they were like, what, Murph, really? Now, let's see. I'm having a look here in ForeFlight. Here, I'll show you. So we're going to land over here. Yeah? So, where in relation to here is the thing? I thought it was like over here somewhere. We'll find it down in a moment. Southwest of the airport, 3 miles. Up here. Oh, that's a lake. Southwest of the airport, 3 miles. So you're talking in here somewhere. We'll find it. It'll be grand. Look for Sugarloaf Mountain and it's near there. Okay. Speaking of which, right? Wait till you hear this. we have some information from the lovely Mr. Two-Tone all about where we're flying. So sit back, relax, and listen to this. Where is it? This one, right? So, 10 facts about the Christ the Redeemer. Well, it's an Art Deco statue of Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, created by the French sculptor Paul Landowski and built by Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa in collaboration with the French engineer Albert Caquot. The statue is 30 metres high, that's 98 feet, excluding the 8 metre pedestal. The arms stretch some 28 or 92 feet wide. The statue weighs more than 635 metric tons and is located at the peak of the 700 metre or 2300 feet Corcovado Mountain in the Tijuca National Park, overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro. Christ the Redeemer was built using reinforced concrete and has an outer shell of 6 million soapstone tiles. It is believed the workers who made the tiles occasionally wrote notes on the back of it, meaning this iconic landmark is full of hidden messages. Due to the statue's mountaintop position, it's prone to lightning strikes and gets hit around 3 to 6 times a year. Prior to the FIFA World Cup in 2014, lightning struck and broke one of the statue's thumbs. Oh. The original design of the statue was different to what we see today. It was intended for Christ to be holding the globe in one hand and a cross in the other, rather than 2 open arms. Christ the Redeemer was not actually built in Brazil. It was first made in France by French sculptor Paul Landowski, who also created the statue in clay pieces. These were then shipped to Brazil to be remade with reinforced concrete by Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa and French engineer Albert Caquot. Construction of the statue took about 9 years, beginning in 1922. It was finally finished in 1931 at a cost of $250,000. It's on top of the mountain, Murph. Thanks, Gibbo. It's one of the largest statues of Art Deco design in the world. The light coloured stone used to build the statue was taken from a quarry near the city of Ouro Preto. However, this stone is in short supply and restoration works are having to be done using different types. As a result, stone in a darker shade is slowly replacing the original, meaning Christ the Redeemer is gradually getting darker. Ooh. I'm telling you, lads, there's a lot of stuff. A lot. Ah, grand, I know where it is. Just north of the lake. Well played. There's a replica of that statue in Portugal, says Kane. That's an interesting thing, right? Because Portugal also has a, well, I won't say a replica, but like it has its own Golden Gate Bridge. Did you know? Look at this scenery, though. Isn't it just stunning? Brazil in the sim, as I'm sure it is in real life, it's just amazing. Look at all the fireflies over there. Hey, what's going on over there? I see. You guys are on like a direct route to the place. Country roads to the place. We'll play some more kind of Brazilian music. What does this one do? That kind of works. Yes. Fly Darren is away. You take care, my dude. William Murphy's in the house, come to talk to. Look at this scenery though, isn't this beautiful? We have the same surname. Two Murphys make a right. Yes, yes. Good to see you, my dude. Hope all is well. Many thanks for joining us here tonight. That's okay, Senan. Yeah, you can fly the MB339. Give us a head. I almost took out one of the wonders of the world, lads. Oops. The tunage of that, though, do you know what I mean? Bananas. Now, fuel situation. How are we looking here? Right and left. We're still kind of nice on the left tank. All as well. Colonel Fork says, Murph, has your dad ever watched you stream? He has. He has. Two-Tone Senior. Well, Murph Senior. Sir Murph. No, Da. Or the CO we call him. But Murph, yes. He has. Yeah, he absolutely has. He finds it absolutely staggering and remarkable that so many people fly along with us, which I agree, it's absolutely nuts. But, you know, if you want a man with stories, my father is very, very well travelled. And, you know, he was Irish military for 30 odd years. And he started off in the army, then he transitioned over to the Irish Air Corps, and he flew the desk. He wasn't a pilot, didn't go the aviation route at all, but he was heavily involved in the as they call it, Q side, Q branch, which is logistics and, you know, supply and all that kind of good stuff. And also heavily involved in mountaineering, in particular rock climbing. And yeah, some interesting stories there. He's also served with the UN on I don't know how many trips, a lot of trips with the UN. And he pretty much saw a lot of the world. Like, he was out in Rwanda, he was in Eritrea, he was in Kosovo. That wasn't UN now, that was KFOR. He was in Lebanon, Eritrea, Rwanda, Lebanon, Kosovo, somewhere else. William Murphy says, are you from Ireland? Yes. Yes, I am. Originally from Dublin, but I live in Tipperary now, my dude. Highly decorated, Mr. Two-Tone, yes, highly decorated. But yeah, no, I think it's the old story. Like, I mean, you know, in your career, you don't do anything for fame or for love or for anything else. It's you know, it's some will like you, some will hate you, but the whole idea is you have to earn respect, and you know, that was bet into me at a young age. I remember, right? I joke, but like, I remember like being very, very young. We lived on the I always lived in a military installation. In particular, that of Baldonnel. I was born and raised there. I was baptised in the church, for crying out loud. So I was there for 18 years, from the age of 0 to 18. And I remember, like, you know, going to school, elementary school, or we call it primary school, he'd come into the room at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and he'd come in. Myself and my brother, we used to have bunk beds. So he'd come into the room like, boys, oh boys, and we'd be like, oh god. And he'd go over to the curtain, he'd draw the curtain, and he'd say, right, feet on the floor, oh god, feet on the floor. And you'd have a room inspection at 7:10, and at 7:10 or 07:10 room inspection, you had to, you had to make your bed, your pajamas put away, dressed, and you had to have like the 4-inch fold on your bed. I used to love it. My brother, not so much, but I used to love it. And if you're getting a room inspection, stand by your beds, especially if you wanted to do us something. Come on, Dad, come on, we're going out to play football, or come on, bring us up camp. We look at the aircraft. Very well, we'll have a billet inspection before we go. Oh god, so you'd have to leg it up to the room and you tidy everything. And being an army, of course, what he used to do, he'd go out to the car and he'd rub his right hand along the bonnet, right? And whatever dust was on the bonnet of the car. So when he walked into the room, he'd use his left hand and he put it over like the mantelpiece or the windowsill, and he'd put up his hand, and then he'd go to his right hand. What is this? Do you know? And then he'd be like, they're scrubbing the thing. I really want to go out and play. And then he'd come in and everything would be absolutely grand. So much fun, though. I used to love it. So much fun. And then I remember this one time, we were. Oh, look at this! We're very close. I remember one time, we wanted to go out and play toy soldiers, and it was the first time like my dad came out to play toy soldiers with us. It was terrifying because we'd be like, pew 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 pew. He came out and it was like raw military. Get on the ground! You're nothing, maggot! Do you know? He made Sergeant Hartman look like a friggin' teddy bear. You're not even human beings. You are the worst form of animal life. We were like, oh no, we're in awful trouble now. It was hilarious. But yeah, no. Does Murph still do that? Yes, I do. He needs to be on the Murph line. We will actually, we get him on for the crack. Yeah. Danger close. Danger very close. So what we need to do, hang on now. Let's see. Target acquired. So, as we approach Christ the Redeemer. Show me your war face, yeah. Ah! That's not a war face! Ah! That's the way he is. He still is. Great crack, though. Great crack. Absolutely gas-like. And like I do terrible things. Like I'll go into his house and like, the magnets on the fridge, I'll turn them upside down or like move them around, and I'll take light bulbs out and, disconnect switches and stuff just to keep him busy. Do you know what I mean? Just to keep him busy. He's on his own now. My mum passed away 4 years ago. So, we keep him busy. And, I keep him busy. You have to keep him busy. Do you know? Keep the old mind kind of sharp. So I move things on him all the time. He hasn't found them all. I once hid over 100 post-it notes saying, okay, you found me, 1 of 100. And I put them all over his house. He was not impressed at all. Anyway, time for this, guys. Nearly did a giveaway there. Isn't that something? Absolutely fantastic looking. Isn't it absolutely fantastic? And like, this is stock scenery. This is already in the sim. Look at that DC6. Look at the state of it, lads. It's amazing. Anyway, back in here we are. Wasn't that nice? Look at our speed here. That was close, Murph. So, back to the runway we go. There's a stall. Not like a stall test, Murph. Nothing like it. That was close. Right. Let's go for the runway. So the frames are actually kind of behaving well here, considering. I didn't think they would. Look at that. Isn't it absolutely stunning? It's incredible. So we have a number of runways in which we can go for. So what's the real world weather telling us? Well, the wind is coming in direction of 251. Therefore, we can go for a landing on 20 left. It's going to be the plan. Any objections to 20 left? Amy nearly stalled at the Redeemer. The great approach is directly over the Sugarloaf. Ooh. So next week, we're off to Italy, to Rome, to check out the Colosseum. That's going to be fun. One of the better landmarks in the sim. It's fantastic. 'Tis amazing. 20 right for the win. Karen Martin, 6 knots. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for stopping by. Vindi Vidi Vici next week. Senatus Populusque Romanus. And the Pax Romanus. Oh, I can't wait! I love Rome. It is my favourite city in the world. Amazing scenery, worth staying up for. Many thanks, Mr. Zed. The Colosseum is one of the wonders. Yeah, it's one of the new world wonders. Scott Voigt says, how many times have you flown over that in the sim now? I know of at least 3 times hanging with us. Yeah, so many times, dude. So many times. Myself and Mr. Two-Tone, our absolute favourite city in the world is Rome. We've been there many times, and we hope to get back there many more times. So I might do a chopper flight next Monday as we check out Rome, because I know the Colosseum is there, but it'd be interesting to show you the marble mines and marble quarries where they got most of the stuff from, plus a number of other buildings which were important of the time. Should be a lot of fun. Egg Barley says, Murph, go to 1735. Ah, sure, look at the state of that, dude. Look at the state of that. Gilmo says, you prefer Rome over Boris and Ossory? It's a close second place for a good old Boris and Ossory. Look at the state of this. Ah, sure, look, we'll have to. Face cam on for dramatic effect. So, runway 20 left it is. Kane Lafford, you take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us. Look at the reflections on the screen beside us on the window. Isn't that just nuts? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, we're on our final approach here into runway 20 left. Fantastic. Best place name in Ireland, Boris and Ossory, and the Pike of Rushall, which is further on up the road. Look at the lights and everything. Look, state of it. I think, I could be wrong, but I think Orbex were planning a something for Rio de Janeiro. I could be wrong though. Maybe they're not. I thought they were. The city is only asking for a bit of landmarks. It's stunning. little bit of wind to contend with here. Oh yeah, Knocknagoshel. That's a great place. Or Glenamaddy. Knocknagoshel is that's down in Kerry. Glenamaddy is up in Galway. Look at this for an approach. Stay to this. So speed is good, rate of descent is good. And let's see if we can gently put ourselves down here on the runway. What about the stone of Clonrichard? Right, 20 left. Careful now, Murph. A little bit of a crosswind. Hold the nose. That'll do nicely. Landing rate, yeah, 70 is okay. Keep it on centre line. Nose wheel is down. Go. And we're going to bring the time of day back just so we can see the dudes coming in. Something like that looks nice. Flaps coming in. And we'll park it over here on the left-hand side. Nice. Mind the taxiway light. Turn yourself. Ah, sure, look, we'll park right beside the sock of weather. Or, well, wind. The wind sock. Weather sock, wind sock. So, parking brake comes on. Out to the main menu. We hit the escape key. Traffic nameplate's on. Yes, yes. Apply and save. Yes, yes. And that looks like that with this. Zoomed into there. It's coming together now, lads. This button with this. Yes, that works. So many things. How should I create a macro for that? There's Flying Tritz. He's down. Nicely done. Eamon 1973 on final approach. Nicely done. Look at that for an approach. Beautiful. There's a Belbro. Nicely done, dude. Here comes Gordon 77 in the Spitfire, followed by Flyin' Moore in a Bonanza. The DC-6 of Dougal McTavish, Cup at 9 is in. There's Moving Pigeon, another DC-6 by Piat 691. They're so hot right now. Reynolds down. Great job, Steph. Here is Wesley in the SR22, followed by Red Dragon Comrie. There's Big Papa Polly. There's Trollface. Soaring AJ is here. There's Wombat in a Spitfire. Druid Zeus in a Seneca. Jojo 1 in the Finanza. Nice recovery, man. Psy 120 and Valpo inbound. Quasi Archer. Beautiful landing. There's Scorpio 49. Paul Quince is away. You take care, my dude. Ethan Singh is away also. As Benvenot and Masonic Lake have arrived. The landings have been incredible. Fantastic stuff. There's a Bad Dog in a King Air. Here comes Test Pilot 72, Squawk Torque and Muse Fan. I dare say Test Pilot's in a DC-6. Nice. There's Country Flyer. Oh, look at Gibbo did something with the Streamlabs bot thingy. Man, Gibbo, you legend. There's David 82. Roger Zorc 75. And so, friends, there we have it. Episode 3 of the 7 Wonders of the World. Christ the Redeemer here in Brazil. There he is, up on the hill for all to see. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? We even had some Brazilian music. We need 4 more likes to hit 100. Grania Divillia. Kingsman is away. You take care, my dude. But wasn't that great fun? So my thanks, as always, to everyone for joining me here tonight. I know the Thunderflies were here with us. They were flying some DC-6s, the odd MB339 and a couple of Spitfires. Great to have you guys flying with us. Many thanks to all the Fireflies who joined in, and for everyone here watching at home, thank you also very, very much for keeping me company as we explore the 7 wonders. Next week, we shall be visiting Rome in Italy. Looking forward to that one, man. It's going to be loads of history there. So, many thanks to the mods, many thanks to the community managers. Huge thanks to Dougal McTavish, the chairman, for the thing with the seat with the name and the thing. Thank you. Right, enjoy the weather in Ireland and the UK, and for everyone else, have a great week. I'll catch up with you on Wednesday for the midweek shuffle and the Murph line. Yeah, right. So until then, thank you all so very, very much indeed, guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.